Morning everyone, it is currently cruise day. If Wayne says that, then I've got to say that. It is currently Friday the 20th of March. I cannot believe we are ready to go to the airport. We are on time, I think we've like 1 minute to spare. So we're going to grab our bags, check out of the Travelodge. We were staying at the Travelodge Central Hotel here at Gatwick Airport, currently only 15 minutes away and 1 mile away from the main airport. We are very excited. We're going to go and catch the same bus that we got last night, which is the Gatwick Hopper bus. I'm going to take that back to the terminal and we'll let you know what terminal we arrive at, because I don't even know what terminal we need to go to. Apparently TUI fly from both sides and there's flights going from both sides today. But on that note, we will see you after the intro.
Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable.
Bye room, you've served us well. And for anyone that was interested in what room we were staying in room 55 on the ground floor at the Travelodge Gatwick Central. Let's go and check out.
One last check actually.
Yeah, let's make sure we've got passports, credit card, everything that we need.
Credit card,
yeah.
HIPs, because we're all going to Europe.
Yeah.
2 passports and a wallet.
Yeah.
And our boarding pass. That's all that's important, really,
yeah. And off camera, we've attached these to the suitcase. We normally staple them, but we always forget a stapler. If you've watched our vlogs before, you know that we always forget a stapler. So Jess went on Amazon and ordered these P&O Cruises luggage labels. I don't think they're from P&O Cruises. That there was on a private seller, so she got these. So
I'm in a pack of 8.
Yeah.
2 different sizes.
And they screw on with a bit of metal clip. Very good. Right, let's go and check out and get the bus back to the airport.
Yeah, absolutely. Put your drinks on top.
So that was Gatwick Hopper.
Yeah.
It picked us up straight from our hotel, and it's dropped us straight off at North Terminal. We're just going to walk straight to follow the signs and check in with our flights, aren't we? Yeah. Excited? See ya.
Excited?
I was quite impressed with that bus. It wasn't bad, but I would say get there early because the bus was packed, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And there wasn't too much room for suitcases, was there, after everyone got on?
No, it was like carcasses swinging in a van.
But it was quite nice getting on last because we was one of the first off, wasn't we? So,
yes.
But yeah, we're at the North Terminal now. This is a charter flight for TUI, isn't it? I don't know if we stated that.
Or Norse, that's the other one that you can do.
Yeah, but with TUI, we've got no tickets or nothing yet, do we? So we just go straight to check-in desk and they give it to us all there, don't they?
Yes.
That's your boarding process. I just click your zipper hand.
Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you.
Passport, your boarding time will start at 9:25. So your flight number is 12. Just make sure, because we do have 2 flights going on with the Barbados flight.
This is the TUI bit. As you can see, there is a sign there with P&O Cruises. We didn't use this side. We went to the assistance travel and premium check-in. Now we ain't with premium. but they guided us to the assisted travel area, and the lady there on the desk helped us. So the cases are all dropped off now. It's time to go through security and hit the airport lounge. I'm wondering where the TUI is designated. It's D and C zones. What have you done?
Yeah, that nice Kylie perfume.
Yeah.
It was reduced to 38 quid.
Yeah.
I haven't really got pennies for it anymore.
It's alright. Is it nice?
Yeah, smell it.
Cool. It's alright, yeah.
It'll be gone by 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Did you get a complimentary spritz?
Yeah.
Yeah. So check-in done, bags dropped, security done, everything went all smoothly. We're now going to number 1 lounges to get some breakfast.
So we've got a lovely seat by the window. I've got a fresh orange juice and a mini fried breakfast. And what have you got?
I've got 2 bacon, 2 sausage, hash brown and a mountain scrambled egg.
And a major cup of tea. Excited? You're very tired, aren't you? You're absolutely shattered. You'll have to sleep on the plane.
Oh, I will do that.
And you're not sat next to me, you're on the aisle. So enjoy your breakfast.
I will. Cheers everyone.
Holiday started. What's that?
Amsterdam.
Very nice.
So it's 9:07 and the gate is open now, isn't it? And what gate is it?
573.
Yeah.
Didn't know there was that many gates here.
No, I didn't know that either. So yeah, I'm just going to finish this and then maybe a quick toilet break and then head to the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was it gate 573? So it should be around this corner somewhere, shouldn't it? So we're at our gate 573 and we've got a first glimpse of our aircraft. Hopefully boarding should start soon. So, quick update on the flight. I've just come to the toilet, just a bit of privacy. Flight's been absolutely fantastic. We've got about 3 hours left of our flight. They've come around with drinks, fruit juices, alcohol, beers, spirits, wines, you name it, they've got it. I've had a few drinks. Jessica's been good at not having any. She's not drinking any alcohol on this trip, and she hasn't drunk any alcohol for about 7 months now, so credit to Jess. But it's been absolutely fantastic. We've just been chilling, watching films, listening to music, playing games on the screens. It's been absolutely fantastic so far. As I said, we've got about 3 hours left, so I'm going to go for a little nap now, and we'll catch up with you later on. Bye everyone. Left until we land in Bridgetown, about 400 miles, so I've been told. We're not entirely sure what the protocol is when we land. According to Facebook, there's a coach waiting for us on the tarmac to take us straight to the ship, and we don't have to go anywhere near the terminal, but I don't know how much of that is true. Once we get on the ship and into our cabin, I'll fill you in on the details about the flight and the protocols about getting on the ship. So we'll see you in a little while.
See you later.
Thank you, bye bye.
Oh my god.
Oh. That is warm. Do you feel the heat?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
One hour to the
So security is done. We're outside the ship, and do you want to show us our okay to board? We're okay to board. Let's get on board. How easy was that? We'll tell you more when we get on, folks. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. We're finally on board.
Check your muster station. So you're going to the C, muster station Brody's Bar.
Brody's Bar seat.
Where is the cabin? What deck?
Cabin D is deck 11.
11.
Thank you very much.
First go to your muster station.
Yes, we will, yeah. So Brody's first, Jess, yeah? Yeah.
So deck 4, yeah?
No, Brody's on 6, isn't it?
It's just a deck 4.
Yeah, Brody's 6. It was 6 last time we was on here, wasn't it? Right, let's get the Brody's. muster stations, and then cabin and watch the football. Oh, I've got football on in Brody's.
I said watch it in Brody's.
No, I'm going to watch it in the cabin.
Here. There we go. There you go. So this is your master station. If there's ever an emergency, just come to Brody's bar. Just what's the safety video inside the room first, please? And you know where your cabins are?
Yes, yeah, deck 11, yeah. Thank you very much, bye-bye. Right, deck 11, Jess. That is muster done. So we've done the muster station drill, as you saw. We've now came up to deck 11 and we're looking for D320, is that correct, Jess? And I'm in a bit of a rush because United have just kicked off 2 minutes ago, so I'm hoping to watch it in the room. Once the game's finished, we will sit down and tell you how the day's been, but at first my priority is Man United. Here we are, D320. This is an accessible cabin, isn't it? So it might be a little.
Definitely changed the decor.
So this might be a little bit bigger than a standard cabin,
Yeah.
but we'll just double check when we get in. Wow, this is massive. This is huge. This is massive. Oh wow. You've got a lovely bathroom.
Wow.
Right, let me just put this on the bed. Hi folks, so as you can see we've just got into our beautiful cabin. My priority now is to watch the football. We'll do a cabin tour and then I'll sit down and do Wayne's waffling, as people call it, and tell you all about the day. But now it's Man United time. Bye folks. And look at that, it's on in the cabin. I've only missed 5 minutes of it. Let's hope it's good news and United win. Come on United. As you've just seen, it is currently 0-0 at half time, so I thought I'd use these 15 minutes to try and tell you what's happened today and how we've got into this beautiful ship and into our cabin. Jessica is currently at guest services. Now I do wish to say that I would advise going to guest services on intake day or embarkation day, because it is absolutely rammed most cruises that we've been on. In fact, I think every single cruise we've been on, it's always rammed when we're on embarkation day. So unless you necessarily have to go to guest services, then I'd wait until it dies down or go the next day. But she's had to go there for something. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's something to do with the drinks package that we've got, but she's gone down to do that. And I'm obviously watching the football. But I just want to tell you how we got here. So first of all, Jessica and I woke up at 5:30 this morning at the Travelodge Gatwick Central. We left the hotel around about 6:30 and you would have seen Jessica checking out. We waited outside the hotel for the Gatwick hopper to turn up, and it picks you right outside the hotel. Now I advise to get there early if you want a seat, because it was pretty busy. We didn't get a seat. In fact, I think we was one of the last people on, so we didn't get a seat, but it works in our favour because we was one of the first people off, so it worked in our favour. But if you really need a seat, then I suggest you get in the queue early. That took us straight to the North Terminal. We got out of the bus and walked to the North Terminal. We looked at the departure board and we saw that TUI was zone D and C, so we headed over to D and C zones. The queue was massive, so Jessica spoke to someone and told them that obviously they've got disabilities on their booking. That all went through, checked our passports, everything, weighed our cases. I think mine was slightly over, but I think it's a combined weight. I think mine was 25 kilos, I think, so it was slightly over, but Jessica was only 19, so I think they've combined the weight together, I believe. I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that one. But once we've done that, we went through security. That was a breeze, very quiet. That was a complete and utter breeze. You can keep your liquids in your bag now, and I do believe the 100ml limit has now been lifted. I think it's 2 litres, but that doesn't sound right. I should know this, I go outside quite a lot with work. Don't quote me on that. I know they've definitely been lifted, the 100 mils, and I know it's bigger now. We went through security so easy. The new x-ray scanners that will come in to scan you work perfectly. We didn't get frisked, either of us. None of our bags got frisked. Absolutely brilliant. Once we got out of security, we then went to the lounge. We did film a little bit of the lounge, so apologies if it's not the greatest footage, but it's hard to try and film a buffet when there's too many people coming up and getting in the way, and they are not going to wait for you to film. They want to get there and have their food and have a good time and to get the holiday started, so they're not going to wait for us. So I tried to get as much footage as I could with my phone, just so it wasn't in people's like meals when I'm leaning over. Hopefully you would have seen that by now. It was really nice. I think it was all hot and fresh. I can't have any faults in it. The drinks were nice, the seating was nice. It was a little bit busy when we got in there. We did have to wait a few minutes for a table, but once we spotted a table, the staff came over, wiped the table over, put some new fresh knife and forks down, and then said that we can get started on our holiday. So that's nothing to worry about. That was brilliant. I do have a question though. We go to a lot of lounges, airport lounges, and none of them have toast. I've never understood that. What is the problem with having toast? I could just do a bit of toast with some beans, you know, to mop up the beans or bean juice or the tomato sauce, or the eggs. But they don't have toast. There are some crusty rolls which were nice, but I wanted a bit of toast. That was the only thing. And it's not just that lounge, it's a lot of lounges that we go in nowadays. They just don't have toast, and I don't know what the reason is behind it. So if you do know, if you work in that sort of department and you know why they don't do toast, can you please let me know, because it's one of life's little mysteries. I just don't understand it. Anyway, so I had some cereal and some toast. No, I didn't have any toast. I had some breakfast. That's me talking about toast, that's put it in my head. I had some cereal, some eggs, sausage, bacon. I had a beer as well. I don't normally drink that early in the morning. It was round about 8 o'clock, but everyone else was on it, and I thought, you know what, I'm on holiday, I'll have a beer. So I had a beer, really nice. We sat there till about 9 o'clock. And then Jessica went to check the board and saw that the gate was opening at 9:07, so we thought we'd better finish up and head to our gate. Now I do want to say, we've had a lot of comments about how do we get our lounges. Now I know Jessica did touch on it last night when she was in bed, but I just want to tell you now on cam, just so she's got one less job to do. So Jessica and I, after we got married, we got a joint bank account with Barclays. Now we don't use it for anything else other than to have the Travel Pack Plus. Now at the time when we got the new account, we paid £18 a month, and that covered us with travel insurance, and it also gives you 6 lounges to use at your discretion. So me and Jess get 3 each. Now it's 10 years on now, we still got it. I don't believe it's 18 quid anymore. I think it's at least 26, 27 pound, but I'll get Jessica to put it up on the screen now. I do believe it's a little bit higher now. It has been 10 years since we've been on this account, so I do believe it's higher. Now nothing else goes out of this account. We don't use it for anything else other than to have the Travel Pack Plus. So every month we make sure there's enough money in there to cover it, and that sees us through. Now as you're aware, Jessica has a lot of ailments and illnesses and disabilities, so it doesn't cover all of her conditions. She has to go with Admiral. Well, she doesn't have to go with Admiral, but she chooses to go to Admiral, and every December gets one on her own that covers her for the conditions that the insurance with the bank doesn't. So she's double covered sort of thing, and I'm obviously covered with my bank. And as I said, it was £18, but now it is I think a little bit more than that. So yeah, so once we left the lounge, we headed to our gate. It's a 5-minute walk. Once we got to the gate, they was calling out for anyone that's got a special assistance on the booking. So we decided to go to the special assistants and tell them that on Jess's ticket it's got deaf and blind on her ticket. They scanned our passports, scanned our boarding tickets, and we went through and sat in a waiting area. We sat there no more than maybe 10 minutes, and then they called us to go straight on the plane. We wasn't the first on the plane because there was other people in the assistance area, but we was probably the first 20 on the plane. The flight itself is absolutely fantastic. We've been putting extra leg room. Now we didn't book and pay for these seats. If you want to book and pay for the seats, you can go on the P&O Cruises app or the website, click the link into my flights, and you can actually go on and pay for your seats of your choosing. So Jessica phoned up and said, look, she needs some help and assistance. She needs a bit more legroom and based by a bathroom. So what do we do? Now, they told us that a week before we actually get on this cruise, the tickets will be allocated to us for free of charge. Normally they're about £75 each, I believe. I think it was 6 months before when we logged on, it was 75, and it got to 45 maybe a couple of weeks before, and then a week before the cruise they go down to free, but then you got to be just sat wherever they tell you to sit or wherever you're allocated. But they said because Jessica's phoned up and said that she requires an aisle seat, she's not fussed where on the plane, just an aisle seat and by the bathroom, and could my husband, me, be on an aisle seat next to her just to escort her if she needs any help or assistance. So they said, yeah, they make a note on the file. They can't guarantee anything. We should pay if we want them, but they'll do what they can. And then a couple of days later, we got the flights through, and we both had an aisle seat what we asked. So we didn't pay anything for them, but you can pay for them if you want to choose your seat yourself. As I said, the flight itself was lovely. It was around 7 hours and 40 minutes, the flight. It didn't feel that. I did have a little nap. Dinner came round within the first hour and a half of the flight. Really nice food. I had a chicken and mustard meal. Well, we all had chicken and mustard. I think it was only one option. Chicken and mustard sauce with mash and vegetables. The vegetables were a little bit crisper or harder or al dente than what I would normally like. I like my veg to be soft. It was a little bit harder, but it was fine. Really nice. We had a bread roll and I think with some couscous, but I don't eat couscous. I'm not a big fan of that. But got no complaints. It was hot, it was tasty, it was lovely. The staff couldn't do enough for us. They was coming up every, I'd say, 2 hours with drinks, teas, coffees, wines. They did premium spirits, all free of charge. I had a double vodka and a Sprite Zero. Jessica just got some apple juice and a Sprite because, as I said previously, she's not drinking. We won't go into too much details, but we are trying for children. We are going on this IVF journey, and the doctors advised her that maybe coming off the alcohol might help us. It's not going to be the be all and end all, but it will help. And Jessica does attend a lot of events in London, a lot of schmoozing as I call it, and there's a lot of free drinks, and it's always easy to have a couple of drinks and before you know it you've had 3 or 4 drinks. So she's been sober now, not that she's ever been like an alcoholic or anything like that, but she's been sober, not touched a drop for 7 months. So she's going to find it hard to be on this cruise. There's going to be drinks everywhere, but I'm really proud of her. I'm going to have the odd beer here and there, but I'm not planning on getting like drunk. Before we got off the flight, they came around with some more drinks, and I actually got 3 little bottles of vodka. I said, could I get a vodka and Sprite, and he gave me 3 bottles. So I've actually got them in my bag now, so I will probably drink them at some point with a Sprite or something whilst on board. I'm not going to let them go to waste, so I will have a little drink in the room before. I don't think we're allowed to. You are allowed to bring on a bottle of 1 litre of wine per person, but I don't drink wine, and obviously Jess is not drinking, so I'm going to use those vodkas. Hopefully no one will know about it, obviously other than you lot, but by the time you see this would have been off the cruise by then. So yeah, as I said, the flight was absolutely brilliant. Couldn't do enough for us. They were so attentive, so helpful, so jolly. Nothing was too much hard work for them. It was a really good flight. It didn't seem like 7 hours. Hour and a half before we landed, they came around with some sandwiches. There was a chicken and mayo and salad sandwich, really nice. A little salted caramel brownie, water, and then teas and coffees. Again, it was really nice. And I actually asked, could I get another roll? And they said if there's any left at the end you can have one. I've actually got one in my bag, so that would be nice to eat some point in here because it's really nice. And then once we got off the flight, before we got off the flight, I did go into the bathroom I think on 1 or 2 occasions, and I did say that we're a member of a Facebook group. Whenever Jessica and I actually go on Facebook, when Jessica and I book a cruise, we normally find the group for it, so it's like a little community, so we can all talk and get excited about the cruise. Now, Jessica and I have never done a transatlantic where you fly first and then sail back. If you remember 2 years ago, when Jessica sadly lost her father whilst we was on board back home, we actually got on at Southampton, sailed over to the Caribbean, then flew back. So we wasn't too sure what to expect on this way, because obviously we flew this time and then we're going to sail back. Now, I heard rumours and there's people on the group saying that once you get off the flight, you don't have to go through the terminal, you won't see your bags again, there'll be coaches on the tarmac waiting for you, and you'll just take you straight to the port. I wasn't sure, I didn't want to tell Jess this and get her excited, I just entirely wasn't sure, but when we got off the flight, as you saw, we walked down the stairs, got on coaches, fully air conditioned. The seat was a little bit tight. By the time me and Jess got in with our bags on our lap, it was a little bit tight, but it was fine. It's air conditioned, and within, I'd say, of leaving the plane, getting on the coach and actually driving to the port of Bridgetown, I'd say no more than 45 minutes, no more than that. Also, I want to add, we landed quite early. We was meant to land at 3:10. We landed at 2:45, so 25 minutes earlier than planned, and we left about 20 minutes later than planned from Gatwick. So we made up a lot of time. So yeah, we got into the terminal around, I'd say, 10 to 4. Quarter to 4, went straight to the desk, showed our passports, our boarding passes. They clicked OK to board, we stamped it OK to board, and then after that, what we did was went through security, got a bag search, and then as we came out the other end, we could see the ship in all its glory. We went straight to the gazebo, showed them our boarding passes. Again, they said yes, scanned it, and we walked up the gangway. Got onto the gangway, I think deck 4. Again, they scanned our boarding passes, welcome on board, and then we got the elevator or lift up to deck 6 because we was told that's where we had to go for muster drill. Went to muster drill, and then they scanned our, whatever it was, I think it was our boarding passes again, just to say that we've checked in at muster station. And then he said your rooms and cabins are all ready, you can go up to your cabin. So we literally came up to the cabin, got in, and I literally put the TV on to watch the football, which just started again now, and then obviously Jess has left me now to go down to guest services. Again, it looks like a great bunch of people on our flight. We was all having a laugh and a joke and that, so it seems like it's going to be a great bunch. Now there's more people coming tomorrow. When we booked this, as I said, we booked this on the Arvia in 2024 on that cruise where Jessica sadly lost her parent, and that was us celebrating our 10th wedding anniversary. So obviously when we found out that 4 or 5 days into the cruise, we didn't feel like celebrating. So this cruise is our 10th wedding anniversary again, even though we're coming up to our 12th wedding anniversary. So as I said, hopefully no one dies. We don't want to go through that ever again. That was horrible, being on stuck in a cabin, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just relying on the help of friends and family back home. So we're gonna make use of this holiday and have a really good time. Before I go and tune back into the football, I just want to show you some paperwork that we've got on our desk. So we've got Horizon Essentials. I've not had time to look at this at the moment, so apologies, I don't know what it's about, but we've got that paperwork on there. I think it's an insert of this one. There's normally an insert, so I'm assuming it's the insert to the Horizon. If you've been on a cruise before, you always get a magazine telling you about the activities and what is going on around the ship. So I'll film that better detail maybe at some point, or Jessica can take a picture of it and put it on the screen. And we've also got these little cards here. It says, Dear Wayne Heather, you've been allocated freedom dining for your dinner, which means you can dine anytime between 6 PM and 9:30 at the Meridian Restaurant, Deck 5 Midship, or the Peninsula Restaurant, Deck 6 Midship. You can come directly to the restaurant to arrange a table or join a virtual queue through the My Holiday portal. We've not got the My Holiday portal at the moment. Jessica is actually currently at guest services sorting all that out because we want to buy the Wi-Fi and some other things, so that's what she's doing. But when we know more about it, we have used it before, but it has been about 2 years or 16 months since we've been on a P&O Cruises or whatever it's been. So it has been a long time, so we need to be refreshed on that. But that is everything I need to tell you. I can get back to my football now. We haven't met any of the cabin attendants that are coming on, or the cabin staff. We did get a knock earlier, but I was currently having a pee, so I couldn't open the door. By the time I got to the door, they disappeared, so I'm assuming that was the cabin room attendant to come in and, you know, to introduce themselves. We've had no cases yet, but we've been told we can expect the cases to come in by 9 tonight. And now I just remembered what I wanted to say to you. So when we booked this cruise, we booked to come on a day earlier. So this ship is not going anywhere until tomorrow night at 9. So there will be more passengers coming on tomorrow. They'll be doing the exact same journey as we've done from Gatwick or from Manchester or wherever they are, and they'll be doing the exact same journey as we did today. So there will be more people on board tomorrow. So it should be a quieter one tonight, but it'll be full capacity tomorrow. On that note, I need to go and watch the football, and I'll get back to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. So it's been about 10 minutes since I got off the cam, and Jessica's still not back yet. We've just had a knock on the door and our cases have arrived. That's alright, so we can wear something nice for dinner tonight. Oh, and United have been just given a penalty. I think United have just been given a penalty. Brilliant, fantastic. I hope Bruno buries it. So football has now finished. It finished 2-2. I'm a little bit annoyed, but we're on the ship for 2 weeks. I'm sure I'll get over it. But it's a little bit of a downer for the next half hour. But you'd be surprised to see Jessica is all back. We've now got the...
I'm surprised to see your suitcase by the door.
They would know about that already.
I know, but I am.
So we have now the Wi-Fi on one device, but we can alternate it, can't we?
It's very slow.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling to get the, what's it called?
So My Holiday or whatever it's
No,
called.
I've got that up fine. I'm struggling to get our eSIM. So I need you to connect so I can scan the QR code, but we can do that.
But that's
tomorrow.
when we get off the ship, the eSIM. We're on about the internet, and here we've got that.
That's really slow.
Yeah, that's slow as well.
Yeah.
So we've got the internet, and we've also got
The refresh package.
The refresh package.
I did take a picture, so I'll put it here.
Yeah.
This is the one we've had. It's actually £16, not 14.
Okay.
So it's actually cost us, with the internet, £69 more.
Yeah, now when we got on board, I forgot to tell you, or I'm not sure if I told you, we both had £180 on board spends. So we've used that on the Wi-Fi and the drinks package, and we've still got another £69 to pay on top when we get off the ship. But we're here now, we're going to enjoy it.
I get paid before we go. So.
Jessica has done a full cabin tour, so please check that out in a separate video.
I do apologise if it was rusty. I haven't done a cabin tour for 6 months, and I was making loads of mistakes, but I hope you enjoyed it.
I was wandering up and down the corridors. Now you'd be surprised that I saw 2 cabins with upside down pineapples on the door.
There's loads.
I don't know if they are into that or it's just a little bit of a banter, but I was walking up down the corridor with a little grin on my face.
There's a whole family with shirts, the women and the men. I think it's just a joke.
Yeah, it must be. But yeah, anyway.
That's good for you and made up for you.
Yeah, so Jessica's done a full cabin tour, so please check that out in a separate video. Now we're going to unpack, because I told you earlier the cases are there. So that's going to take us a good half hour to sort out. And then we're going to get ready. We're going to keep it casual tonight, aren't we? Although, did you see them? We can go to the dining room till 9. So maybe, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how we feel,
it's
folks.
It's not going to be a big one tonight, I'm shattered.
We'll see how we feel once we've unpacked, and we'll jump back on and let you know what we're planning to do. We've still got to go through Horizon yet, the magazine, and see what's on tonight that we want to do as well. Yeah. But we'll see you soon, folks.
Bye. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Sorry, we're just unpacking tomorrow. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So you've got all your bags?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we've got everything, yeah.
Alright,
I've just been downstairs at the bar.
Yeah, so by the way, I'm Christine.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, I'm your cabin steward. Nice to meet you. Alright. Yeah, so you've been out to your master station. You've been scanned?
Yes, we've done all that, yes.
Alright, good. And then make sure to watch your safety video.
We've done that as well.
Okay, good. Okay, so every morning I'm servicing your cabin. Okay. Yeah, so it's only once a day.
That's
alright. Yeah, so whenever you're ready in the morning, so just take the sign for me. So that road 1. Okay.
What time do you work till?
Yeah, so I'm servicing the cabins until 12:30.
That's fine.
Okay. We do like a lay-in sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we like, but we won't ever be in past 11. That's the latest we'll stay in.
Alright,
and if we're not done, we'll just get clean towels.
You don't need it done
every day.
Okay, yeah, so just let me know.
Yeah, we'll do, yeah.
Alright, but if you want me to do your cabin, just put the makeup sign for me,
yes,
okay?
Thank you.
Alright, you're welcome. So if you need anything in your cabin or any issues in your cabin, just let me know, okay? Yeah, but if you cannot see me in the morning, so just leave a note for me so that when I do your cabin, I can sort it out, alright?
Yeah, I'll just leave like a little pen up there and I'll leave a little note with a little snappy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Christina.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I was drinking non-alcoholic cocktails at the bar because he was watching football. Are you going on to Southampton and then on to Europe, or do you go home?
Yeah, I'm going home when we cross the year. So I'm going
Oh.
home.
I don't know you.
Yeah, I bet you're excited, aren't you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Hopefully everything's fine for tonight.
Everything's
It's been brilliant so
perfect,
far,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice and relaxed.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So see you around.
So, as you can see, we're still in the cabin. The time is now 8 o'clock. And we're about to go down to, or go up to the buffet. We're going to have a casual one tonight. We're going to go to the buffet, have some food, hopefully be done in time to go to a quiz in Brody's, and then we're going to head to the live lounge to see, we'll catch the end of Pulse, and then there's a late night DJ in there. So we're going to have a chilled one tonight.
I'm probably going to be in bed by 11. Absolutely knackered.
But as you can see, all the cases are now been put away, and are they under the bed?
Yes.
So all our toiletries are in the bathroom, hanging up on the door. They're all hung up. Jessica has done a
I wanted just to show everyone actually, so I've got all the dresses and that hung up. Do you want me to do it?
And I was saying, Jessica's done a very good job. Now you can take over.
It's just to show everyone, people are asking. And then in here, it's pretty basic, just got some bits on there.
Not too far.
Some shorts down there, sorry, I've just got some excess bits there. There's not a lot of storage options.
Why don't I film and you just tell them?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, because
sorry.
the way you're doing it, they're
So
gonna.
I've just got shorts there, then random miscellaneous makeup on there.
Yeah, and the life jackets are up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've shoved things. Then a hanging toilet rag would probably be best in a cabin like this because there's not much storage. And then in here we're utilising the shelves. We bought one of these so there's no smelliness in the bathroom. So just try and bring mini toiletries.
Yeah. And there's all mine. I'm going to live out there.
Yeah, and then what was the other thing I was going to show you? Oh yeah, I'm using the bench to put shampoo on.
Yeah.
And then this is the other thing I was just going to show everyone. I've utilised that. Oh, so they're a bit loose. There's quite a few things, but there's underwear. They don't need to see my smalls.
Yeah.
Swimwear.
And then all my clothes are in that one, aren't
Wayne's got his clothes and shorts, and then we've just got tech and
Yeah.
stuff.
And then and this
We
side.
can't really show you the fridge because it's packed so out.
Yeah. And this side, I've got my brew that I'm just about to finish before leaving, and we've got some other bits, and then my tablets, my sunglasses, chargers. It's like a man drawer that is, and then the bottom one is my undies and my socks. But anyway, as I said, we're about to go to the buffet now on deck 16. We're deck 11, so we're gonna have to go up 5 decks.
Oh, this one as well.
Can I just finish?
Yeah.
I've thrown off now. I've got no idea what you're saying. Go on, Cam.
And then in there I've just got like our sun creams, medication, extra miscellaneous.
And hair gel.
Yeah.
Not hair gel, hair dryer down there. Yeah, and we've got a drawer here as well, haven't
Which
we?
is empty.
No, I think it's all paperwork in there.
I think that's where I'm just going to chuck all the paperwork.
Paperwork and the Bible, if that's your way inclined. So as I was saying, that was it, just remembered.
Sorry.
We're going to go to the Horizon Buffet for dinner, aren't we? Just going to keep it casual tonight, get some food, we're starving. We've not showed them the metal hooks either.
Yeah.
We always bring these metal hooks with us. The walls are magnetic.
Jeez,
Bloody hell.
We are very jet lagged, aren't we?
And then Jess has got some her side as well. But yeah, we're going to keep it chilled tonight. Buffet, quiz if we've done in time, and then we're going to go and catch the last bit of Pulse in the live lounge, and then I think there's a late night DJ then from 10:30 onwards. And then we'll sit there and maybe have a little wander outside. We've not been outside yet, have we?
I'll probably just go to bed. I'm so
You're knackered?
tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, folks, we'll see you at the buffet. Buffet, here we come. We are hungry. And as you can see, there's so many more cases in the corridor. Either they've just been delivered, or people are enjoying themselves, not even checked to see if they've been delivered. But there was loads. Make sure you wash those hands.
Yeah, I'm trying, but there's no water coming on.
So what have you got today for dinner?
Beef stew, potatoes, and a different type of potato.
Was there a lot up there?
Wishy-washy.
Yeah. Well, there is about an hour left into it. Shuts, isn't there? Or closes.
There's not much variety, I don't think. I'm quite picky today.
Well, I'll go and have a look, yeah, and make a judgment.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, enjoy.
Enjoy. You got pork belly.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of Asian-inspired dishes up there.
Whatever that is, it's spicy.
There's a lot of Asian-inspired dishes there.
Did you just go film my face? Sorry.
And I wasn't really in the mood for any of that. So what I've gone for is some pork belly, but I asked for double helpings. I've got 3 roasties, some mustard mash, and some cornbread.
Oh, very nice. Enjoy.
I will.
Let's make a plan to not say that anymore.
No, I always say it.
Okay.
So dinner was nice. I didn't eat much of it because I didn't fancy much of it. But what I did have was lovely. So for dessert, I've gone for a citrus sponge and custard.
You're invited to dance if you feel like. Anytime you feel like dancing in this show, get up and party in your seat. So this number is called Make Noise. We are going to take you from the sounds of Irving Burgee to the sounds of Alan Shepard and Make Noise, and we're not going to stop the music with Rihanna. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and make some noise as we present King of Barbados!
Woo!
show where you get to interact and dance a little bit with us. So now it is time to introduce you to the biggest man in the show. It is time to celebrate the rhythms that make us truly Barbadian, or as you say, Bajan. Now here's how this works. He plays the rhythm, and when he does this, he invites you to play along. You are going to play along too. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now for the djembes and the Jews to dance. Please make some noise for our drummers.
So we've just left the live lounge listening to Pulse, and we've decided to come to Brody's and rack them up.
Probably the only time this 2 weeks we're going to be able to.
Yeah, otherwise we'll be busy. So there's a lot of people that have not turned up yet. They're not coming until tomorrow, and so the ship's quite quiet. Yes. And because we're overnight, the people that are on board have all gone off, haven't they? To go. Is it Oyston's bar? And we're in here.
Yeah, where did I want to go tonight?
You actually wanted to go there, didn't you? And what the Pulse said is for the people that are disembarking tomorrow. So it means people must be getting off tomorrow, so they're obviously having an early night for tomorrow, aren't they? So it's very quiet on board, isn't it?
It's just gone. Yeah, it's really quiet.
It's very quiet. Right, shall I give you a good thrashing at this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your excuses in now, yeah? Yeah, time to make use of this pool table, because I don't think we're going to be able to get a go on it over the next 2 weeks when this ship is full. Jess, can you come break, please?
Yeah,
Huh? Are you putting tunes on? Okay, well I'm going to break then.
Oh, it's playing. So remind me the rules again.
Spots and stripes.
Oh yeah, that's one. Back's coming off.
You mean business?
Last time we played pool at this table was 2021 or 2020.
I think 22, wasn't
And we
it?
were in our
Finery, yeah.
like proper suited and booted with masks on.
Right, got him. Just a break.
Oh, there she was. Very quiet. Lucky. Wayne's not happy because he potted 2 of mine at the same time. Oh, I got that on camera. Saved the best for last. Ooh. That was a good one, wasn't it? When you're on camera, you start playing off. That's way too soon. Alright, we'll let you know what the scores are in a minute because Wayne's doing really bad.
So we're both on the black, and it's my shot. So you know when the Grim Reaper is walking in, and he's got his scythe dragging across the floor.
I'm gonna drag you across the floor in a minute.
That's me with this queue. I'm just dragging my queue across the floor. You're doomed.
That queue will be somewhere else in a minute. And won't be being dragged across the floor either. Hurry up. Oh, I was doing so well. Bedtime.
Bedtime?
I'm tired.
One more.
I'm tired.
We might not be able to get on this ever again, this cruise.
True.
One more.
I wonder how long you can milk this one for. That mean I've got free reign now?
Yeah, free reign at the moment. I didn't put anything.
It doesn't matter even if I've potted one.
No, if I put something on the break, it's still free table.
Okay, but if
But
I pot now,
Oh, if you put something now,
it's
then
not free table.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna whack it forever.
No point stopping now. It's what you normally do.
Will you just play? Playing is really annoying. Oh, now you're going to come all the way around the pool table again. What are you doing?
Any last requests?
Play!
You want to try and miss now?
I hope so.
No!
Trying to delete that button.
No.
Are you sure? You can get it in from there. I'm going to move on. As long as you drag it around the table again. Right, that's it.
2-0, baby.
Don't even ask me how my diet's going. I've got fried chicken and macaroni plain.
Was there any food up there from like dinner? No leftovers or anything? Oh, okay.
I think so, no.
I was surprised that.
Better than dinner.
No, I was saying, one way I'm glad that it is the leftovers because it shows that they're trying to use the leftovers up. But then I was thinking, well, no, if it is the leftovers, then surely if you don't like the dinner that was here tonight, then you're not going to want to eat the leftovers, are you?
No.
But it's all fresh stuff.
Yeah, I want to eat this though.
Right, well, enjoy. What have you got anyway?
I've just
You've
told
got
you.
mac and cheese.
Wrap, sandwich with cheese and whatever it is.
Yeah. Enjoy. I'm going to go and get mine now. So I have got 2 pieces of small fried chicken, macaroni pie and some sausage rolls, and you said there was no leftovers there. I'd say about 60 to 70% of what was up there was left over at dinner.
I did not see fried chicken at dinner.
No.
I did not see these at dinner.
No, but all the noodles, the bang bang chicken,
Oh,
the
that
roast
was, yeah.
potatoes, all that, like the potatoes bravas, everything like that was from dinner. So I'm glad they are reusing it and not letting it go to waste. But anyway, enjoy. How's the roll? Right, I'm going to tuck into this.
Hi everyone. So Wayne has asked me to end the vlog so he can get naked. No, I'm joking. He did actually say that. He says he wants to get in bed. Yeah. He just wants to get in his PJs, eat his biscuits and have his brew. But we just want to say we've had a wonderful day. Usually we would do a recap, but we're very, very, very tired. And yeah, it feels weird going to bed not having 1 ounce of alcohol. And to be honest, it's not bothered me at all seeing people drinking. At least I know tomorrow morning I'm going to feel fresh as a daisy. But I'll let you know in 2 weeks how I feel, whether I've broken the no alcohol rule. But on that note, we've had an amazing travel day to Barbados and we have a full day tomorrow exploring the city and the beach. I think we're going to do more of a beach day tomorrow because we did the city last time. If you want to watch that vlog when we explored Barbados, then please click in the description box. There'll be a video in there. But thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a huge thumbs up and we will see you in our next video, whenever that may be. Bye everyone.
Me at all? Do you think about the things we used to